What's up, YouTube? And I know I've been gone for a really long time, and I know I always say this, I come back every blue moon. I want to share some parts of my life, and just let y'all know an update on what I've been doing so far, what's next for me, and the very big question. So let's get into it. I'm not trying to show that I'm in a bad mood right now, but I was supposed to record another YouTube video today with my sister, but things always just fall apart. Like, I feel like it's why we don't post as often as we used to. It's like when you've been together with someone for so long, it just kind of gets like simple things just get annoying, and it's like, be like, oh, y'all see past it, y'all supposed to do YouTube together and stuff like that. But it's just like, it don't work like that. I just accepted it for what it is. I'm not gonna go back and forth with nobody. I'm too grown for that. I'm gonna address last question last, so y'all can watch the whole video. So the first thing I want to talk about is what I've been working on, what I've been doing so far when I'm not on YouTube and sharing stuff with you guys. But thinking of this makes me mad. And it makes me frustrated. But it is currently July, as y'all know, and in June I spent the whole month in my hometown, Houston, Texas. And I really was going there, of course, to see family and hang out with friends and stuff like that, because it is summertime. But I also was just going there because I was starting my nonprofit, Dance to Create. So yeah, I'm really excited to start this journey. It's been a long time coming. I feel like with dance, we've been through so many ups and downs. And it's just time for us to turn it into something special, something everybody could do, and just to upgrade in the dance world. And that's why we created Dance to Create, which is a nonprofit my sister and I created, because we both have a passion. Sorry, y'all, it's kids outside playing in the pool. It's been like this since I got back. Like, everybody's been in the pool every day since I came back. Since we both have a passion for dance, we started our nonprofit. And I was really excited. We did, I think, a total of 5 classes. So I think we did a class each week. Just starting it out, we wasn't charging anybody. It was all free. Y'all been following us on our social media, so we've been posting about it all the time. And we finally got our page together, so I'm so excited for this. See where it goes. This is a new journey for us, and it's something I do want to see elevate, and I'm glad to see elevate and grow, through time. So yeah, you guys, if y'all haven't checked out our page, it's called Dance to Create Inc. Incorporated. Yeah, INC. I'll just leave that in the description. It's also right here as well. It is a nonprofit to help younger kids 7 through 17 with their mental health by dancing it out. And most of the classes that we do offer is like freestyle classes, so it's just like exercises to make you feel better about yourself by the end of the class. We set a goal by the end of the class. We have everybody sit in a circle, ask them what their goals are, to see if they accomplish it by the end of the class. So yeah, it's just really made for like mental health, because I know a lot of kids go through a lot of stuff, especially in middle school, which is kind of that age range. Well, that's more people that we get inside our classes that are in middle school. So I really hope it helps people for real. Are we going to do it in Houston? We're trying to look to do it out here in Atlanta, and just make it very local out here first before we try to travel to any other places, because it is not based in Houston, Texas, but that's where we started. We started out at our old dance studio. Shout out to Miss Ashley. She's such a nice and great person for letting us use her studio for free, actually, and I really appreciate that. So you guys, if y'all have any dance studios that y'all want us to come to in Atlanta, make sure y'all reach out. You can DM T and Twins page. Y'all can also DM my individual page, official_NIB. The names are right here. And email me, of course, too. I will leave the emails right here as well. Also, a school that you guys want us to come to, middle schools, high schools, elementary schools. Just reach out, because we're going to be happy to bring our program to y'all school, and I'm going to be so excited to see y'all, okay? But the next thing is, we were planning, there was a lot of plans for the summertime, and we did audition for a professional team, but We made it all the way through semifinals. If I didn't know, I don't even think I told anybody this. Not a lot of people don't really know this, but I auditioned for an NFL professional team and made it to the finals about 2 years ago. And I said I was going to take a year break so I can just get my stuff together, make some more money, and really figure out my life before I get to something like that, because I don't want that to take up all my time, and I'm not really invested into my life and career after school, because I am a senior now and it's about crunch time. Okay, it's crunch time. I gotta know what I'm doing after I graduate, which I kind of already know what I'm doing already. I'm gonna be in my media field, of course, and I'm also starting a dance nonprofit. So, but yeah, we made it all the way through semifinals, which I am grateful for. You know, God had another plan. He said, y'all just need to spend this time to focus on your nonprofit. And I'm listening, okay? I'm listening with all my ears to what God is saying, and I'm really excited for this journey. Like I said before, I really think it's a blessing. You know, God does everything for a reason. He said, if it's not for you, it's not for you. And that's literally what I said when I got into auditions, semifinals. I was like, if I don't make it to finals, it wasn't for me at that time. But will I try again in the future? Maybe. Y'all just have to stay tuned. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the team and all of that, because yeah, I don't think that's necessary. But yeah, I was really hoping to do that in the summertime and also start my nonprofit, but now that just gives me more and more time to focus on my nonprofit fully, so I can really succeed in it. Because I don't say I have a tend to start something and don't finish, but I feel like a lot of stuff that we wanted to start didn't work out, didn't go through. And it's not because it was our fault. It was just like, you know, some of the projects that we wanted to work on, we needed people. And, you know, I really just noticed that you can't count on people. You can only count on yourself. And the people that's closest to you, for real, because not everybody's going to see your vision. So, no, I'm not going to say, I just feel like everything happens for a reason. God put me through a lot of obstacles, and as you can see, I overcame it, because look, I'm still living a blessed life. I'm driving my dream car. I have my own apartment with my sister, so that's a blessing, and I'm thankful for all of that. But yeah, the third thing I wanted to address, I could say, I kind of already said what's next for me already. I kind of went out of order. Oh, yes. So I also just, I want to rebrand myself. I felt like through all these years, like all the things that went by, and all the, what is not the open book? What am I trying to say? All the chapters that's passed in my life made me really realize that I should have probably like rebranded myself a long time ago. And when I say rebrand myself, I mean like really just push me having my own brand as myself, just an individual out there. Because I'm not saying that it's not nice, you know, to have a brand with my sister as well, but I feel like we are our own people, and we should just always have our own thing going too, because we don't always see eye to eye with everything, even though we are sisters. Mind you, that's my twin, my blood. I see her every day. I talk to her every day. I live with her. But it's just like, I want to do something for myself. Like my goal, I don't know if I really want to say my goals. I feel like sometimes I always say too much to people, and that's why it don't fall through, because people do prey on your downfall. So I'm not going to even say, I'm just going to do it. I'm really hoping to see it through. I am going to see it through, not hoping. I am. I believe in myself. I'm going to see it through. I want to branch off into my own, okay? I know we're twins. I know. They're going to be like, y'all twins, y'all supposed to be together. I know, but it's just like, I want to be my own person. Like, I'm tired of having to do everything together. I'm tired of having to share certain things, even though we do have two separate cars. it's still kind of like a share type of thing, because I want to go in the BMW, she wants to go in the BMW, and we want to go to different places with the BMW. I know it's stupid. Really trying to post more on all of my accounts, because I feel like I let a lot of time go by with me not posting stuff like that, and it's not as active as it should be. But I'm really working towards that. It's kind of like I'm starting from square one all over again. 21, I'm grown, and yeah, I'm sorry if I had this low attitude. I'm gonna leave it in God's hands, and He's gonna make sure everything works out for me. And I really try to make my content very authentic and not follow people for real. The last thing I'm going to talk about, the very big question: am I quitting YouTube? The answer is no, I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not. I feel like at times I really wanted to quit, because I'm like, dang, I used to be posting. It's like my page is not as active as it used to be as far as long-term content. I post on the shorts every now and then, and sometimes, you know, they get numbers and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like I do have an opportunity to come back on Instagram and come even stronger and harder and post and be consistent. That's the thing, because consistency is key. I seen that DDG post where he was like, you know, how he would redo everything, and the main thing he said was consistency. And I feel like I started to like that, because mainly I felt like it was kind of getting, I kind of wanted to move on from that. Then I was like, dang, I kind of like stopped doing what I used to do, because I didn't finish the era that I was in, and I wasn't done with YouTube. I really have a lot to explore with y'all, a lot to show y'all. I want to show y'all a lot of things in my life, even though it's not the way it used to. I just feel like I'm really becoming an adult, and becoming an adult is boring sometimes. So it's not really a lot to show you guys, because I'm still in school. I graduate next year. I'm so excited. I feel like I've been in college forever. I know I say that now, but once I actually graduate, I feel like I'm going to miss it a little bit, because I did make a lot of, you know, connections and friends there, and I'm gonna miss all of them real bad. But I'm not gonna think about that right now, because I'm gonna get emotional. But like I said, no, I'm not quitting YouTube. I just get discouraged sometimes, because we don't be seeing eye to eye sometimes, and like I don't want to go on YouTube with bad energy and all of that stuff, and then see me for me, not the TM twin. Literally what you guys stick onto is relationships. I know y'all probably like, these bitches is always single. Like, where's the interesting, where's your boo? And it's just like, I don't know, y'all. My boo, I haven't found my Mr. Right yet, because I don't settle. I really have high standards. And I'm not saying that because of, I think I'm all of that, I'm bougie. It's just really some things that men don't get, that's like the bare minimum, and it's like they can't do it. And it's just like, I don't know, the college dudes, I'm so done with the college dudes. I'm sorry, I am. They didn't ruin it. Like, the ones I talked to before didn't ruin it for everybody else. I'm sorry, they have. I think I'm gonna just wait till after I graduate to date, because I ain't finding no men I like in college. And that's just honestly how I feel. And yeah, that's really it, you guys. I feel like I would post more if I had like a couple channel or brought someone on my page, because sometimes it's discouraging doing it by yourself, because you have nobody around you. Like, I feel like I don't really have nobody around me that does YouTube, so it's just like no one's in my ear like, girl, keep going, like, where's your content, da 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 da. I mean, other than you guys sometimes, but sometimes, you know, it's not enough. It's not like you're actually here with me telling me to do it. And I know I don't want to sound lazy, because I'm not a lazy person. I don't have a lazy bone in my body. I do a lot, actually, that I don't always post on social media. But, you know, it's nice having somebody encourage you and tell you to keep going, and tell you that they like what you're putting out and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't mean to get all deep. I don't. Yeah, I think this wraps up the video. My life update for right now. Something else interesting happened, I will tell y'all, because I am becoming more open on social media. I used to be like, dang, I don't want nobody in my business, but it's just like doing this type of, like, having this type of lifestyle, it's like you kind of have to a little bit. I don't know. I'll see you on my next video. Give it a big thumbs up. I hope you guys will come on this journey with me as I really rebrand myself. With no further ado, TT calls y'all T-Babes. I'm gonna call y'all Nye Babes. But I'll see you on the next video. Meet me out.